So now for the electric, everything is in here. This does not have a latch to keep that open, but you have a couple things here. So when you're traveling, let me hook it up here. When you're traveling, the unit's going to look like this. Okay, this here, this big block, that's your surge protector. Okay, so when you get to the campsite, the first thing you're going to do is unplug this and disconnect it, and you're going to go over to there's going to be an electrical box there, and you're going to plug this in. You'll have lights here, and you'll see that there's a green light. If you don't have lights here, there's usually breakers, and sometimes those are off. So that's the first thing that gets plugged in there, is that goes into the campsite. The next thing is then this cable. This is your house cable. It feeds from here. Okay, this comes from the generator, and this feeds to the house. So you'll run everything down through here and bring it out, and then you'll connect this to the surge protector. So this is a 30 amp plug. Okay, if you'd happen to be at a 50 amp campsite, this is a different connector. So you go like that. So 50 amp to 30 amp into your surge protector. Okay, and then that feeds the house. Always have a surge protector hooked up. Okay? Now, if you're at home and have the unit plugged in, you have a 30 amp to a 15 amp, which would plug into a normal outlet. So extension cord could go in here. So you have a couple different adapters. So that's how you hook up the electric. When you're all done, you disconnect everything, plug this back in, plug this back in here. Now, again, this comes from the generator. So if you're running the generator and don't have power, you want to come check and make sure this is plugged in. But if you're running the generator, this has to be plugged in because that's what feeds back into the house then. The other things in here, this is your cable television. So if you're at a campsite that has cable TV, you can run it up through here and plug in here. There is a coax cable here. Other than that, this is your pass-through storage. You can carry luggage in here and everything else. And that's it for electric.